Hi, Ian from footballboots.co.uk, and today I'm looking at the Mizuno Basara. These boots were first launched in June 2014. They came in this synthetic version. Mizuno also made a leather version, but today we'll be looking at these, which are the fully synthetic. They were the first synthetic boots that Mizuno made, and they were worn at the 2014 World Cup by Japan's Shinji Okazaki. He scored with them against Colombia, and today I'll be reviewing these for you. So this is the launch colorway for the Basara, and it's in this striking yellow-black colorway. Most of the boot is in this real nice yellow, and then there's just a few design elements. Got the Mizuno logo and just little details that are done in the black. Most of the sole plate is in this bright yellow too, and got a few transparent studs there. Mizuno have done a great job with this colorway. It really stands out nicely, but it just looks nice. It's not too crazy. It's just a nice classic bright pair of boots, and I can feel kind of right out the box that these Basaras are a nice fit. They're kind of fitting pretty streamlined, and they'll probably be better off for those players with kind of thin and flat feet. If you've got wide feet, you might decide to perhaps give these a miss. And now, this upper, it features the new R-fiber control system, which means that the base layer of the synthetic is made rigid and strong so that the upper won't stretch over time. It means that you know that if these fit you now, they're going to fit you in the future. They feel really good. In terms of how soft and flexible the upper is, it's about average. And it's got a new zero glide technology, which means it's going to have a nice snug fit inside the boot. All in all, comfort is pretty good with these Basara 001 boots. So like any synthetic boots, these Basaras are going to need quite a few sessions for you to fully break them in. You're going to want to start off wearing them for a little bit and then just increase the amount of time that you're putting your feet in these. It's not going to soften up straight away, and you're going to take just a little bit of care and attention to get into these properly. Now they've got quite a stiff sole plate, and then you've just got this deflex groove area here, which is a bit different. But the important thing is you're just going to need a few sessions for your foot to get used to the boots and for them to kind of soften up as much as they can for you. It's not excessively long, but it is going to be that kind of standard break-in time for a synthetic boot is what you're going to need. The new synthetic upper, dubbed Prime Skin, features two main layers. There's this outer layer, and then there's the new R-fiber control upper. This upper is not as thin as perhaps upper you'd find on an F50 or a Superfly, but it's still pretty thin. And in terms of softness and flexibility, the upper is going to feel a little bit stiff to start with, but it's going to loosen up over time. The R-fiber control upper helps just to reduce the stretching of the upper, enabling a consistent and snug fit. In terms of durability, the R-fiber system is going to increase the longevity of the upper and hence your boots. And when running and passing the ball, you're going to feel that the upper is thin enough for a nice little touch. And you're looking at something similar to an F50 or a Vapor with these boots. The new deflex groove on the sole of the boot helps to increase flexibility and agility when accelerating and making those agile turns. The groove combined with the solid spine on the lateral side of the sole plate creates the perfect balance between flexibility and stability whilst you're running. A stud configuration features 2 heel studs and 7 forefoot studs in a very similar configuration to, say, the Superfly 4. When you're sprinting and running, the sole plate feels like any standard sole plate on a speed boot. Being a speed boot, you're going to expect the protection is going to be pretty minimal with the Basara, although I would say that this upper does feel like it just gives you that little bit more than, say, a Vapor 10 or a Magista Ober or something like that, and definitely feels like you've got a little bit more here than, say, a Morelia Neo or one of those other Mizuno boots. Now, being a speed boot with this synthetic upper, you're going to really hope that these boots should probably last you a couple of seasons, if not more. This new R-fiber control upper will help with your durability a little bit. Now, like the leather boots by Mizuno, the makers have put a lot of time into making sure this boot is perfect, and that will mean that these boots are going to last that bit longer. They are well crafted and they should look after you if you look after them. So considering this is Mizuno's first attempt at a synthetic speed boot, I think they've done a great job. It's got a couple of nice little innovations they've got with the R-fiber control upper and this D-flex groove sole. Some nice little touches. I think, yeah, Mizuno have done a great job at making their first speed boot. If you're a winger or a forward and you're looking for something a bit different in your speed boots, you should definitely give these some serious consideration. If you've got wide feet, then you're probably going to want to think about giving the leather version of these a go. That's going to help you out just a little bit extra stretch and getting your feet into them. Overall, definitely a decent job. Definitely worth checking out if you're interested in them. I think they fit pretty great, and I'd definitely consider wearing them. I also think that this colorway is pretty good looking. So yeah, well done to Mizuno for these, and I hope you've enjoyed watching this review. If you have, please make sure you drop a like on this video. We've got plenty more to come, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. Okay, thanks guys, go enjoy your football.